Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So our sort of head and shoulders that was forming here is fast turning into a complete confused megaphone. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see us come all the way back down to this area. There's quite a bit of structure lower down. You can see here it is here. And we broke below it, broke above it. So this area here, 35,600 area, is fairly interesting. I think that's something you need to pay attention to. We had a really decent setup yesterday with the oscillators doing what they were doing, but look how quickly that has fizzled out. And I would say that it has failed at the moment. Nothing really there to trade. And if I start moving down through the time frames, you're going to see this week has been big down, big up, and another big down. There's just so much confusion at the moment. I'm not 100% sure that I want to get involved in this right now. So I'm sitting on the sidelines at the moment. It's really not worth getting yourself stressed up and making rash decisions and losing money by jumping in on this at the moment. So it could be a double bottom forming here, but we need to break above this 3,600 area and come back and retest it as far as I'm concerned. So if you put that onto 36, I want to see a break above it and retest. For me, this was a break yesterday, and we are sort of rejecting it at the moment. So I would expect us to fall to the downside and fall with an inverse cup and handle, which is there, which takes us down sort of into this area here. So that's kind of the view I've got as well. So 35,600 and 35,480, 35,500. So somewhere around 35,500, 35,600. I think that's pretty much the downside target if it does get moving. Now, on the 15-minute, you can see a rejection across over the moving averages. So time will tell today whether we sort of bounce to the upside and reject higher up and then move down. That's kind of what you're looking for. Don't want to be jumping in short here because it could turn out to be a double bottom, but obviously you need to get above this 3,600 again. So I would pay attention to this, wait for some pullback, see if it starts rejecting one of these pin bars here. Well, not pin bars, but tails. As soon as we start rejecting that, take the trade on the break of the bar that rejected it and your stop as tight as possible, and that may give you some opportunity to the downside. Dow didn't really follow suit with the S&P yesterday. It was all over the place. S&P had a much bigger fall yesterday. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Hope it helps, but for me anyway, I'm more than likely going to be sitting on the sidelines. Anyway, we'll catch up with you next week. Cheers for now.